of the School Library Scoop. We are diving into the South Dakota School Library Standards, a framework designed to guide our students toward becoming adept readers, researchers, and responsible digital citizens. So we're going to explore what these standards entail and how they can be effectively utilized in our schools. So I'm starting out at the South Dakota State Library homepage, which is library.sd.gov. And I'm going to click down here onto our school libraries link. Now, of course, you could just Google our South Dakota School Library Standards as well, but I think having the South Dakota State Library website bookmarked is a great idea, and then this is easy access for you. So the standards and guidelines is listed here in the middle of the page, and then I'll click here, which opens up a PDF of the school library standards. These were adopted in 2019 and are grounded in best practices from reputable organizations like the American Association of School Libraries, the International Society of Technology and Education, and the Future Ready Librarian model. They're not a prescribed curriculum, but they serve or should serve as a roadmap outlining what students should know and really be able to do at various stages of their education. They're designed to be age appropriate, collaborative, and integrated across all content areas. And you can see a little more of the background here on page 2. So the standards are organized into 3 key strands, each focusing on a different aspect of literacy. So we have textual literacy, which emphasizes reading and engagement, encouraging students to read for both academic and personal growth. We have information literacy, which centers on inquiry and research and guiding students to effectively locate, evaluate, and use information. And then we also have civic and ethical literacy, which focuses on understanding rights and responsibilities and promoting ethical participation in society. So the standards are structured across 4 grade spans, K through 2, 3 through 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12, and each span outlines specific objectives within the 3 strands. And this ensures a developmental progression of skills. For example, in the K2 span under textual literacy, students are encouraged to access libraries to read, listen, and view, and share for recreation and personal growth. And so you can see as you go through here, you have the 3 strands outlined by K2 and then all 3 of the strands, and then you go into 3 through 5, etc. There's also a page here at the bottom which outlines all of textual literacy across the grade levels. So implementing these standards involves collaboration among librarians, teachers, and administrators. So we're aligning our library activities with classroom content to reinforce learning objectives. We're using the standards to identify and teach specific skills, such as evaluating sources or understanding digital citizenship. And then we're also developing assessments to measure student progress in these areas outlined by the standards. You can see all 3 of those pages here at a glance, and then there's a glossary at the bottom as well to define some of these words throughout the standards. So by adhering to these standards, schools can ensure that students are not only proficient readers, but also critical thinkers and responsible members of the digital world. These standards provide a cohesive framework that supports student success across various disciplines. So for more information or assistance with implementing the South Dakota School Library Standards, you can visit our website or contact me. I am always happy to help and work together with you to help empower our students through effective library programs.